Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Watch of Nordic live commentary stream here today. We got the second of two tonight, and it is a great one here between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Los Angeles Kings here on this fine Wednesday night. Got about 30 seconds here till puck drop, so I'll talk very quickly. Starting goaltenders in net for both sides. You got Darcy Kuemper in net for Los Angeles, and you have Akira Schmid in net for the Golden Knights as we get ready for puck drop here in just a moment. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We are live here from Los Angeles, California, as we get ready for puck drop here between the Los Angeles Kings and the Vegas Golden Knights. All right, just pulling up my stats here really quick. Okay, this is the second of 4 meetings between these two teams. The first meeting, LA took it against the Golden Knights in the early days of the season in a shootout 6-5, and now they are looking to take the win here in the second one or split the series, however way you would like to look at it here, and we'll get ready for the start of the opening period in just a moment. How's everybody doing? Good to see everybody here in the chat. It is the second of 2 commentaries here tonight. It is a long-time Western Conference matchup. Golden Knights and Kings, and we are underway. Face-off is won here by the Golden Knights, flicked off the boards then by Tomas Hertl and dumped into the Los Angeles zone. Now Kuemper out of his net will try and play the puck. Kept in, though, by the Golden Knights. Bowman on the right side. Stolen back then by the Kings. Here they come the other way. LaFerriere into the zone with speed. Moves it around now behind the net. Tries to get that puck. Stolen away then by Hertl. Hertl up to Kolasar. Kolasar will take that one and dump it into the LA zone. Now Kuemper back to Dumoulin. Dumoulin on the right side. Kempe back for Dumoulin as the Kings will try and regroup. Kempe will dump it here into the Vegas end. Puck goes up in the air and out of play immediately to start this one off. And in net for each side, Akira Schmid, 13, 4, and 5, 895 save percentage this season. On the other side, Darcy Kuemper will be live for the Golden Knights today and tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. We'll be live for 2 games involving Vegas here in the span of just 24 hours. So look forward to that here in the coming days. Face-off won by the Golden Knights. They dump it into the LA zone. Now Doughty battling for it with Stone. Drew Doughty will win the battle. Flicks it off the boards then for Warren Fogle. Kept in by the Knights. Down low, Eichel. Eichel takes it around now behind the net, tries to throw a pass in front. He fans on it. Then he gets knocked down to the ground by Byfield and cleared back out to center. Dumped back into the zone then by the Golden Knights. Kings will take it back here now and regroup. It's Anderson who dumps that one into the Vegas zone. Off the boards now. Knights take the puck. Smith through the zone. Mitch Marner racing for it. Battling it with that puck now off the boards here. And taking that one is Andrei Kuzmenko, who will clear that one into the Vegas zone. Golden Knights first in the Pacific Division. The Kings are third in the Pacific. At the point now, Clark. Clark to Edmondson. Back to Clark at the point. Fires it. And it's blocked in front. Rebound is there. And jab back out to center. Smith will pass that one up to Dorofeev, or at least try to, but the pass is blocked. Now Fiala brings it into the zone, tries shooting it on net, stolen back then by the Golden Knights, who will clear out to center. Battling for it then, Alexander Holtz with the puck now. Fiala trying to steal it back. He'll drop that one back into the LA zone. Shots are 1-0 here in favor of the Kings. Centering pass then for Holtz is blocked and cleared down the other way by Los Angeles. Racing forward with speed is Taylor Ward. And puck slides into Akira Schmid, who makes the save. And now we get some early pushing and shoving here to Ansu this game. Thank you all for tuning in. Everybody who's joining the stream, welcome. Face-off here in the Las Vegas zone. Hellenius will take the draw against Sissons. Sissons will win it. Played back then by the Knights. Into the zone now. Golden Knights trying to look for options. Cleared now behind the net. Pass in front. And a huge chance there for the likes of Cole Reinhardt, but that could not get through. Now Hannafin here in the Vegas zone. Sissons will take it through center. Holtz dumps it down low. Kemper out of his net to play it. Played around then for Dumoulin. Dumoulin will clear to center. Kings are running with just 11 forwards here tonight. Through the zone now, it's Bowman who will bank that one into the zone. Kings trying to get it back. Played to center now, Theodore. Over then to Colasar. Colasar backhands it into the zone. Now Dumoulin trying to backhand that puck around, battling for it. Cleared back up to the point. Shot there is deflected just wide of Darcy Kemper. And puck goes up and out of play. And we'll stay here in the LA zone. Looking at the coaching sides here. Bruce Cassidy in net for Vegas. Jim Hiller behind the bench for Los Angeles. Cassidy in his 4th year as the Knights head coach. Hiller in his 3rd year as the Kings head coach. And some chances here for both sides. Face off here in the LA zone, won by the Kings. Kempe will take it through center. Pass slides all the way back into the Vegas zone. Now Ben Hutton banks it off the boards then for Korzak. Intercepted by LA. Kempe to center. Puck deflects back down low now into the corner. Hutton battling for that puck. Now Mallet will clear it around behind the net. Back up to the point. Doughty to Anderson. Shoots it. And it deflects back wide down low. Now Korzak back over then for Hutton. Stone plays it to center. Intercepted then by the Kings. Doughty try to play that one to center. Puck will drop back into the Vegas zone. Kings are riding a 3-game losing streak when we commentate them. Here's Stone to Eichel. Eichel intercepted then on the right side. Eichel will drop it back down low. Golden Knights coming off a win against the Blue Jackets when we live streamed them last Thursday. Byfield into the zone. Tries to bring that one around. Byfield now feeds it up to the point. Clark to Byfield. Byfield over to Ward. Can't get the shot on. Rebounds there off the post. Edmondson clears it now behind the net. Ward trying to get that one back. Whitecloud behind the Vegas net. Stolen back then by Fogle. Trying to break that puck free. 5 minutes through the opening period here. Still no score. Hannafin back to Whitecloud. Edmondson now battling forward at center with Dorofiev. Clark into the zone then. Now it's Fiala looking for options. Plays it back to Anderson. Anderson into the zone with speed. Shoots it. And it goes off the skate. Back up to the point now. Doughty fires it. And that one is denied there by Schmid. Golden Knights trying to steal that one back. It's Cole Reinhardt with speed who brings it into the zone. Doughty steals it back. Kings pick up the puck. Anderson, right side then over for Turcotte, who will bring it back into his own zone now to regroup. Doughty to Kuzmenko. Turcotte into the zone over the Fiala. Shot goes wide. Back up to the point then for Doughty. Doughty to Kuzmenko. Back in front. Denied by Schmid. Holtz tries to clear. Kept in then by LA. Behind the net now Kuzmenko. Wraparound chance in front. And Fiala picks back up the puck because they cannot connect on that play. Here's Holtz, who will gain the zone and dump that one back into the LA zone. Cleared back into the Vegas end. Down low now, it's Andre Lee battling for that puck. Puck goes up in the air, taken back then by the Knights. Here they come the other way. It's Hutton. Pass over then for Kolasar. Kolasar with speed into the zone. Gets knocked off the puck. Golden Knights take it back. Bowman to the point. Korzak fires it. And it goes wide. Now Kolasar back behind the net. Wraparound chance then for Hurdle. Stolen back then by LA. Fogle will break that one now through center. Warren Fogle brings it into the zone. Hurdle trying to steal that one back. And now Korzak will regroup here in the Vegas end. Down low here in the LA zone. Now Kemper back to Anderson. Off the boards to Mallet. Malott will clear that one to the Golden Knights zone. It's Eichel now who's trying to regroup with that puck here on the right side. Played back down low. Whitecloud will clear all the way back into the Kings end. Doughty now trying to get it back to Anderson. Anderson for Doughty. Doughty off the boards. Golden Knights try to keep that one in the zone. Mallet now will steal that one and bring it through center. LaFerriere shoots it on net. It goes wide. Played back up to the point then. Anderson tried getting a shot on. Now Kempe fires it. And it goes wide to Schmidt. Kings have the second fewest goals in the first period in the NHL this season. Golden Knights are tied for sixth most. Barbashev plays it back to Whitecloud. Now the Golden Knights will regroup. Through center now. Vegas trying to get pressure in the zone, but they can't seem to get that one through. Who do I think will take the W? I think LA will win. I think the Kings will edge out the win. Into the zone now. Dorofeev brings that one in. Stolen back then by the Kings. Clark brings that one through center. Into the zone now. Byfield. Byfield tries to move into the zone. Gets knocked off the puck. Now down low here is the likes of Shea Theodore, who returns to the lineup tonight. 11 minutes to go in the first. Theodore over then for Holtz. Holtz kind of gets knocked off the puck now, cleared into the zone. Dumoulin trying to dump that one back out to center. He gets it out there successfully. Golden Knights will backhand that one down low. It's Kemper on the right side who will shoot that puck around. Byfield takes it back now for the Kings. Approaching the halfway mark of the first period. Not a lot of whistles here. It's been a lot of just constant play. At the point, Dumoulin fires it, saved by Schmid, and he will cover that one up. So as I say that, we get a whistle here with 10:26 left to go in the opening period. The Kings with some offensive zone pressure, some good chances from Ward, and a few other players as well. It's 0-0 here so far. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Of course, if you're new to the channel, subscribe down below if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. What's up, Tim? Welcome to the stream, brother. Good greetings from the West Coast. Well, good evening from the East Coast. Who do I think will win? I think the Kings will edge the W. I think the Kings will get the dub here tonight. That is my prediction. Gotta go update the score sheet. I haven't updated it yet. Yeah, good evening, bro. Avalanche for the cup. We'll see. Hope your day was good, Tim. Hope you guys had a great day. Tomorrow's Thursday, which means we are a day closer to Friday. We'll be commentating tomorrow as well, so don't worry about that. But good to see, see that we're almost at the end of another week. Eventually, we'll get to warm weather. But warm weather does mean no hockey, so I guess maybe you don't want that. Darcy Kemper, Vezina Trophy finalist, qualified for Team Canada in the Olympics. And the Golden Knights, who have been in the league now for almost 10 years. These two teams, obviously, LA went through a brief rebuild during the Vegas time of dominance. But these two teams, don't get it twisted, they do not like each other whatsoever. And this game could get physical. We'll see. Face off here in the Vegas zone. 10:26 left to go in the opening period. Face off one with the Kings off the draw. Saved by Schmid. Rebound is there. Now behind the net is Malott trying to throw that one to center. Broken up then by the Knights. Whitecloud down low then for Stone. Stone off the boards. Edmondson shoots it on net. It goes just wide. Rebounds there in front. And Schmid keeps that puck out. Face-off coming here now again in the Golden Knights zone. Sissons versus Kempe. And they will kick Kempe out. They will put Laferriere in. And now Kempe is going to have to get his stick replaced as it's broken. Interesting. Shots are 7-2 in favor of LA. They've gotten the pressure here on Akira Schmid a lot as of late. You look at these two sides here. You have Schmid making his 4th Watch with Nordic start in his career. And on the other side, Kemper making his 7th Watch with Nordic start as well. Banked off the boards here now, Clark. Back to Kempe. Adrian Kempe now breaks it through center, or at least tries to. Stolen back then by the Golden Knights. Smith. Over then for Marner, who will backhand that one into the zone. Stolen back then by the Kings, who cleared into the Vegas end. Now Lazone will bank it out to center. Golden Knights get it back. Holtz into the zone. Alexander Holtz in front to Sissons. Saved by Kemper with the pad. And kick back down low to the corner. Kings get it right back. Laferriere tried to clear that one down low. It was blocked. Kings get it right back, though. It's Anderson back to Fiala. Kempe played back up to the point. Poke check down low. Golden Knights get it back. Whitecloud then for Kolasar. Keegan Kolasar will circle back to his own end. Yeah, almost 10 years. I think we're like at year 8. Next year will be year 9. It's crazy, right? 10 years ago, they made the Cup final. Since then, they've been super dominant. Anderson now to the right side. Bowman brings it into the zone. Back to Hurdle. Hurdle to Bowman. Shoots it. Saved there by Kemper. Hurdle at the point to Hannafin. Hannafin banks it off the boards now behind the net to Kolasar, who will battle for that puck. Keegan Kolasar up to the point. Hannafin to Hurdle. Hurdle drops it back. Hannafin. Whitecloud to Kolasar, a shot blocked by Fiala. Down low now in the corner. Hannafin takes a stick to the face. Battling for it down low. Vegas feeds it up to the point. Hurdle bringing it into the zone. Tomas Hurdle trying to wrap that one around now. Behind the net, gets tied off the puck. Pass to center is intercepted then by the Kings, who will try and clear. Yeah, we'll see if we get a goal here before the second. Gotta hope for the best. Whitecloud played back then for Hannafin. Hannafin to Whitecloud. Whitecloud dumps it into the zone. Racing for it then is Dorofiev. Behind the net then Dumoulin over for Samuel Hellenius. Hellenius into the zone. Fires it wide of Schmid. Kept in the zone then Hellenius down low now behind the net. Dumoulin down low to Hellenius. Hellenius racing for that puck. Fed back up to the point. Ceci fires it. And it goes wide of Schmid. Down low in the corner now is Smith. Marner. Back over then And dumped into the zone by Hutton. Malott banked around behind the net, then down low. Cece here in his own zone will look for options now for the Kings. Golden Knights take it right back. Barbashev. Down low then for Theodore. Theodore on the right side, then over for Barbashev, who's being knocked down by Doughty. Now Eichel. Jack Eichel throws it down low. Mark Stone clears it up and around. Puck will come back into the Golden Knights zone. Shots are 8-4 in favor of Los Angeles, but still scoreless. Eichel brings it through the zone. Kings steal it back. Fogle cleared back down low into the zone. Then Joel Edmondson will bank it out to center. And all the way back into the Golden Knights end. Now Theodore off the boards for Lazone. Cleared back out to center. Kings will regroup with the puck. LaFerriere off the boards for Kempe. Kempe clears down low then. Whitecloud will look for options now with Vegas. Whitecloud dumps it into the zone. Kemper tries to slide that one around now down low. Anderson battling forward here on the right side. Kempe over then for Anderson. Back up for LaFerriere, who will race for that puck. Taken back then by the Golden Knights down low in the corner. Hannafin banks it off the board. Stolen back then by the Kings. Kempe to the point. Anderson shoots it wide. Now Fiala wraparound in front. Tried to get that pass through, but it was blocked. Point now Doughty. Doughty at the point. Doughty waits. Fires it. Saved by Schmidt. Rebounds there. It's blocked in front. Back then down low into the corner. Kings having a lot of pressure here in this opening period. Doughty. Over then for Mallet. Stolen back then by the Kings. Los Angeles has had a lot of the offensive zone time. What's up, Leafs Digest? How you doing? Here in the LA zone, Kings trying to regroup with that puck. It goes up in the air and out of play. Less than 5 minutes to go. Here in period number 1, Akira Schmidt's had to make some big saves tonight. We are still scoreless here in period number 1. Oh my gosh. Thank you all for tuning in. Subscribe down below if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Am I going to stream the Matthews Marner game tomorrow? Yes, I am. You know I wouldn't miss it for the world. Yeah, we'll be live for that tomorrow. We'll be live for Capital Sharks before that as well. So you know I would be live for that. I mean, it's my only option, so might as well. It's my only option for a late stream tomorrow. So, no problem with that. All right. This is the only 10 p.m. game slate tonight. Am I upset? What do you mean about the Flyers? Kind of. But it's almost expected because whenever I stream the Flyers, they lose. I'm also incredibly congested right now. All right, back here in Los Angeles. Shots are 9-4 in favor of the Kings. Can't find a way to beat Akira Schmid, though, here in this first period. Golden Knights will dump it into the LA zone. Kemper behind the net then to Edmondson. Edmondson off the boards for Clark. Cleared all the way back into the Golden Knights zone. It's Schmid who will hold that puck back for Theodore. Shea Theodore now breaks it through center. Intercepted then by the Kings. Turcotte into the zone. Nah, I'm in college now. Freshman in college. Edmondson back for Fiala. Fiala up to the point to Clark. They can't keep it in the zone. Kings will regroup. Fiala into the zone. Pass in front for Kuzmenko is denied. Now Dorofeyev battling for that puck. Dorofeyev gets it back then to Hanifin. Hanifin breaking it out through center. Dorofeyev dekes in. Can't get the shot on. And broken up then by the Kings. Golden Knights still back. Marner into the zone. Shoots it. Blocked by Clark. Fogle. Played back over then for Ward. Ward into the zone. Drops it down low for Byfield. Byfield to the point. Doughty will shoot that one to the corner. It's blocked. Fogle. Pass in front is also denied there by Schmid. Marner to Smith. Marner will dump that one into the zone. Itchy nose. Sorry about that, guys. Byfield trying to play that one to center. Golden Knights get it back. It's Korzak who will dump that one into the LA zone. Cleared around now behind the net. Kempe. Back off the boards now. Dumoulin trying to jab at that puck to center. Eichel over for Stone. And neither can get a shot on. Eichel down low. Less than 3 minutes to go in the first. Eichel drops it back for Ben Hutton. Hutton kind of gets tied up a little bit. Plays it back to Eichel. Then for Barbashev to the point to Stone. A shot. Deflects wide of Kemper. And down low into the corner. The Leafs have been good recently. They did lose last night, but they've been good overall. Maybe. They were in a playoff spot heading into tonight. Here's Dumoulin now off the boards for Ceci. Cleared back out to center. Barbashev battling for that one now on the right side. It's Turcotte that will come back down low. Anderson off the boards. Kings trying to regroup with that puck. 2 minutes to go here in the first period. Stolen back then by the Golden Knights. It's a 3-on-3 the other way. Holtz into the zone. Broken up then by LA. Hellenius to center then for Lee. Lee will dump it down low. Ward racing for it then around Theodore. At the point, Hellenius tried shooting it on net. It was blocked. Golden Knights take it back. Sissons to Holtz. Back to Theodore. Shot on net. Saved by Kemper. No Golden Knight could get there for a rebound. Sissons now battling for it with Ward. Broken off the boards then by Lee. And it'll slide out to the neutral zone. Flyers ain't making the playoffs. Doughty off the boards here in the Kings zone. Shots are 9-5 in favor of Los Angeles. Approaching the final minute of play in the opening period. Kuzmenko centering pass then to Turcotte. Turcotte now battles with Hanifin. Whitecloud will clear that one around the boards. Racing forward with speed is Bowman. Bowman gets knocked off the puck then by Edvinsson. Clark. Thrown to center then. Kuzmenko will bring it into the zone. Andrei Kuzmenko looks for options. Play down low. Fiala. Fiala. Behind the Vegas net. Kevin Fiala played down low then for Hurdle. Hurdle back to Kolasar. Kolasar trying to bring that one through center. Banked off the boards then down low. 30 seconds left in period number 1. Clark to Kuzmenko. Back over then for Edmondson. Kings will bank it off the boards and dump it back into the Vegas zone. Now Theodore trying to clear that one around the right side. Byfield to center. Kempe trying to get a shot on that puck. And couldn't get it through. 10 seconds left. Kings will come back into their own end, and that will do it for the opening period. 20 minutes of play in the books. No score here in period number 1 as the Golden Knights and the Kings are tied at no score after 20 minutes of play. And that being said, folks, it is intermission time. Go get a snack, go get a drink, do what you got to do. And we will be back for the start of the second period momentarily. Nah, I'm just congested. Just got a really congested nose. I am on the tail end of a sickness, but I'm better. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. It would mean a lot to me. Do I smoke? No. Hell no. Not a smoker. All right. I am not a smoker. Too young to smoke, even if I wanted to. Can't just go get a pack of smokes. Fuck. All right, sorry guys, just updating the score sheet from the last game. I didn't get to do that earlier, so getting to it now. All right. Vegas got to do me a favor. Can't face a surging Kings team on Friday. Huh. Yeah, bro. You guys got to get some wins under your belt. It's been a rough time for Anaheim. Guys got to get some wins, for sure. See if you guys can do that, Rex. All right. First intermission, Kings and Golden Knights tied at 0. After 20 minutes of play, not a lot of whistles in that first period. It was a very fast-moving game. Got through that relatively quickly. Studying communications. Want to become a broadcaster, hopefully. Ten divided by 3.
So in the playoffs last year, Vegas, they kind of looked a little. Are you concerned about that? Like they got big teams, but like it's the foot speed thing.
Can you just say what they look like instead of making sound?
Whistle. See,
That was a
that's
sound
too.
effect, man. That's what I was last night.
It must be the chair.
Yeah, it talks.
I have to say, I gotta say, like all the teams are looking from the outside looking in. Not many this year because it's so packed together. Should be watching this.
All right.
Because both teams are missing players.
Stat sheets are updated.
What does your B and your C game look like? If you could bring that to the table, not have your A game, and still be in the hockey game, you're still giving your team a chance to win as this hockey team progresses.
I'm happy you're here.
Would have preferred a slow start over forgetting how to play hockey for a month. Huh. Yeah, not great. I mean, you guys are still in it, but it's like, come on. Could have really used a win. Or could really use some more wins, for sure. You guys play tomorrow? Nope, don't spam. Give him a timeout. Just watch Biz get hit with a paddleboard. Nice. Okay.
The paddle from Razor. I mean, a man of his word. Went in there, man of the people. Mom and dad in the house watching him get very white. This night started first star, second star, third star. Give me a yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. He looks good. See, it's weird though because you look a little bit more like Dr. Evil.
Not big on Twitch. Not big on Twitch. Not gonna lie. Not a big Twitch guy. Just gonna be honest. So, not a big Twitcher. All right, still waiting here and first intermission. Got about 6 minutes. It says till the start of intermission, till the start of the second period. Shots are 9-5 in favor of Los Angeles. So, yep.
including certain types of abnormal heart rate. The most common side effects of Ponvory include upper respiratory tract infections, elevated liver enzymes, and high blood pressure. Starting treatment with Ponvory will begin with the starter pack. Ask your doctor about Ponvory or visit ponvory.com to learn more. By Vanda Pharmaceuticals. These dishes just aren't getting a meal.
The problem isn't the machine. It's likely your detergent. Really? I recommend switching to Cascade Platinum Plus. These pods dissolve
Yes, I can.
scrubbing and rinsing action. Plus, recycle power of Dawn.
Yes, I do.
Stuck off fumes.
That's impressive.
And it works so well, it even keeps your filter clean. Cascade. Roto-Rooter recommended safe for bikes.
Apparently he's progressing very well. I've seen some of the tape. He's actually
they're
does look like he's gotten better.
my financial plan.
But he's always hurt.
Could try this something on my finances for? Like my church, the children's hospital, and my son's college fund. And we're redoing the basement.
Plan your finances for the people, causes, and communities you love. With Thriven, where money means more.
Ooh, pizza!
Yes, I can.
Truck my dishes. Don't worry, they've got Dawn power sets. It'll power through this
Yes,
whole
I do.
pile with ease. It's the dish soap with 2 times more powerful sets. Lucky ducks. Power sets can trap, block,
All right.
99% grease.
Getting ready for the start of the second period here in just a moment. Thank you all for tuning in.
And stacked like that.
I greatly appreciate it.
Dawn power sets, the better grease getter.
You're watching the Vanda Pharmaceuticals Intermission Report. Innovate in the service of people's pursuit of happiness.
One goal, buddy.
All right.
You almost hit me in the head again. You get in my way a lot in warm-ups. Like a lot.
Your dad's still bringing the energy there at 36 years old.
I wanted a Dowdy laugh out of that. No laughing.
Maybe we'll do it for a post game. Speaking of age, Alex Faust, happy birthday. Call the game tonight. 17 years old, Alex Faust. Got his license, drove himself to the game. 36
All right, second period coming up in just a moment. So we're almost ready for the second here. Just give it a little bit. Got to edit the Nordcast after this. Thank you all for tuning in.
Hello. Can you play in the NFL? No. But with the Old Spice NFL collection, can you smell like you play in the NFL? Yes. I'm the coach now.
Oh, I gotta charge my laptop. Had my headphones plugged in the whole time.
Except now the ball is signed by you, and it's worth $1 bajillion. That's a smell of it with your name on that pass. Yes. Touchdown. Now you smell like a football.
I mean, we all do it. You see a line, have no idea what it's for, but your brain is like, should I join it? It's crazy, like.
Hey, let me call you back. I gotta stand in a line.
Even crazier is that folks stick with insurance that keeps them waiting around to file a claim, while Geico's claim support is available there.
All right.
Excuse me, what were you waiting for?
No one knows.
Okay.
Very cool. You can cut.
I'm alright, actually.
It's nervous looking.
It feels good to step out of line. It feels good to Geico. Hello. Can you play in the NFL? with the Old Spice NFL collection, can you smell like you play in the NFL? Yes. I'm the coach now. Old Spice makes you smell powerful enough to throw a touchdown around the planet and back to yourself. Except now the ball is signed by you, and it's worth $1 bajillion. Time out. Listen, is that the smell of other men wearing your name on their backs? Yes. Touchdown. Now you smell like a football man.
No idea what commercial I just watched, but it was quite interesting. Huh.
Yeah, for my financial plan. Huh? You're thriving, help you play my finances for? Like my church, the children's hospital, and my son's college.
Looks like the Canucks are entering the McKenna sweepstakes. I saw something today regarding them and how apparently, what was I going to say? They're willing to trade anybody, but they say anybody. And you know what I say to that? I'm like, you signed all your guys to long-term deals. Who are you trading now? Besides maybe Sherwood. I'm glad they're actually making a decision to, like, tear things down. That's what I'm gathering. I'm glad they're making that decision. All right, let's get ready for the start of the second period between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Los Angeles Kings. First period recap. No goals. Do the San Jose thing. Yeah, for sure. No goals in that first period, as both goalies were perfect through 20 minutes of play, and now it begs the question, will they be perfect through the next 20 minutes of play here as we get ready for period number 2 in just a few seconds. Great play by the Kings in that opening frame. They were definitely the better team for sure. And you saw how entertaining they could get for sure. All right, let's get ready for period number 2 between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Los Angeles Kings. Face-off at center, and we are underway. Face-off is won here by the Kings. They will dump it back into the Vegas zone. Played around then to the right side. Hannafin off the boards for Whitecloud. Try to clear that one around. Golden Knights will get that one back over then for Bowman, who will backhand that one all the way back into the Los Angeles zone. Dumoulin back over then for Ceci. On the right side, Hurdle will clear that one around the Vegas net. Back up to the point. Whitecloud fires it, and it goes wide. Rebound there for Hurdle in front is denied by Kemper. And the puck stayed in his pad and out. Yeah, Rutherford definitely very wacky for sure. So for those who don't know, Kings are rolling with the 11 forward, 7 defensemen tonight. Golden Knights are rolling with a regular lineup. They play tomorrow against the Toronto Maple Leafs. I would imagine Carl Lindbaum will get the start there in that one, as Carter Hart went down with an injury. Darcy Kemper named to Team Canada for the Olympics. Here's a Nordic, watch of Nordic 6'9". Face-off now in the Los Angeles zone. Won by the Golden Knights. It's Barbashev. A shot saved by Kemper. Rebound is there in front. Stone battling for it down low. Taken back then by Ward. Played back to center. In the first period, the Kings did not score. That's their 27th game this season without a first period goal, which is absolutely nuts. That is the most in the NHL. Eichel, stolen back then by Warren Fogle. Fogle will play it to center. Byfield will dump that one into the Vegas end. Lazone gets it back then for the Golden Knights. Stone will dump it into the zone. I think the Kings will win. I just have that feeling that the LA Kings will get the win here against the Golden Knights tonight. Trying to play that one back through center. Barbashev banks off the boards. Kept in then by the Knights. Dorofeev behind the net. Pavel Dorofeev handles the puck. Drops it back then for Marner. Marner to Dorofeev. A shot goes wide of Kemper. And back over to the right side. Golden Knights getting their early pressure. Stays in the zone. Smith down low, back up to the point. Korzak will go down the wall now. Moves to center. A shot save by Kemper once again as the Golden Knights keep getting the pressure. Now they're out shooting the Kings. And a good draw there for Vegas. They've been getting the offensive zone pressure here for this start of the second, and they were being hemmed by the Kings in their own zone. I guess they went back, they reevaluated, now they're the ones that are getting pressure here in the LA end. Brant Clark now off the boards. Back over there for Kuzmenko, stolen back then by the Knights. Shot there by Holtz, goes above the net, taken back then by Clark. And the Kings, Kuzmenko. Thrown to center, Fiala. Moves it into the zone. Kevin Fiala, pass back to Edmondson. Shoots it, blocked in front. And taken back then by Vegas, who will move it the other way. It's Reinhart. Cole Reinhart to center. Holtz drops it back. Hannafin tries shooting it. And it was blocked. Reinhart to the point to Hannafin. Hannafin then to Korzak. Back over then to Holtz. A shot blocked. And the Kings will take it and clear out to center. Knights dump it down low. I can't say I do. I don't think I remember that, no. I don't really remember a lot from Discord, not going to lie. It's been a long time. I pretty much told them 2 years ago, I was like, I can't do this anymore. I got too much stuff going on. Hellenius now regroups here in the Los Angeles end. Clark. Over then for Edmondson, who banks it out to center, or at least tries to. Taken back then by Los Angeles. Byfield into the zone, poke checked away. Yes, I have the Kings winning this. Puck slides into the LA zone for an icing against the Golden Knights. With 16:47 left to go. Showing off the Olympic participants for all of the nations. Facing off in this game, there is a total of 11 of them. 5 on Los Angeles, 7 on Vegas, so I guess 12. I was never known for math. High cadence. Face off here in the Vegas zone. It's Hurdle versus Hellenius. Face off won by the Golden Knights. Korzak here in the Vegas zone will play it back to center. Stolen back then by the Kings. Mallet off the boards then for Lee. Dump back down low into the zone. It's Korzak who gets knocked off the puck. Knights will steal it back. Kolasar down the other way then. Clears it into the Los Angeles zone. Trying to get time set up here in the LA end. Down low now. Bowman tied up with Byfield alongside Lazone and Cece. Trying to break this one on the right side. Pass in front. Bowman. He scores. Braden Bowman gets the Golden Knights on the board. And they have an early 1-0 lead in period number 2. Braden Bowman. One of the younger rookies here for Vegas who has performed very well this season. And a nice pass there from Jack Eichel as Bowman tucks that one past. What's up, Hugh? Vegas going in the wrong direction. Marner signing may have been a mistake. I don't know. Face off here now won by the Golden Knights. Braden Bowman with the opening goal. And that's his 6th goal of the season from Eichel and Theodore. And it's a 1-0 lead here for the Knights. Here to open up this period. Puck goes up in the air and out of play. Back into the Vegas zone. Braden Bowman, his first goal in the commentary stream. Jack Eichel, once again, another assist. That is his 15th assist in commentary history, his 18th point. Which is pretty nuts, if I do say so myself. Face off here now in the Los Angeles zone. And the Kings, who were very good in that first period, now find themselves trailing here to start this second, essentially. Face off in the LA zone, cleared out to center. Golden Knights will take the puck back now. It's Theodore. Off the boards, then Stone. Stone back to Theodore now as Vegas regroups in their own end. Theodore moves it through center. Eichel to Stone. Stone to Lazone. Down low, Barbashev. Pass over is blocked. Eichel gets it back, though, in front. And nobody is there. Kings will steal it the other way. Kempe dumps it into the LA zone. Saved by Schmid. Pass in front. And Kempe fanned on that 1T. Now Barbashev to Eichel. Here come the Knights the other way. Eichel to Stone. Eichel pass in front. And they cannot complete the play. Nobody was there. LaFerriere now banks it off the boards then for Kempe, who will clear that one down low. Shots are now 11-10 in favor of the Golden Knights. As Braden Bowman gets the Golden Knights on the board, it's a 1-0 lead. Here into the zone now, Dorofeev. Puck gets broken up. And an offsides here against Vegas. Face off here in the LA zone. Won by the Golden Knights. Hannafin brings it back into the Vegas zone now and regroups. Lazone. Back to Smith. Smith waits. Trying to bank that one back off the boards. Marner to center. Shoots it wide. Byfield will take that one back now through center. Behind the net now, Hannafin here on the right side. Trying to bank that one away. Puck will slide all the way back into the LA zone. Now Brant Clark with the puck. Clark will clear to center. Here comes Byfield. Byfield shoots it. And it goes wide. Down low here now. Byfield feeds it up to the point. Ceci. Right side Dumoulin. Shoots it into the chest of Akira Schmid. Good pressure here by Los Angeles, as they've gotten the chances. Braden Bowman, though, with the first goal. And it's a 1-0 lead for Vegas here in period number 2. All right, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back, guys.
Seeing my daughter experience that same magic, it brings me back.
Okay, I have returned. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Did not miss a beat. All right, back here in Crypto.com Arena, where the Golden Knights have a 1-0 lead here. Midway through this second period, Theodore returning to the lineup tonight, or has been returned to the lineup, has 9 points in his last 9 games played. So Theodore missed a month of hockey, essentially, and has now returned back. Face-off one here by the Kings. At the point here now, Clark in the Vegas zone. LA trying to cycle. Fiala, puck is poke-checked back out of the zone. Kings have yet to get a legitimate shot on goal. Golden Knights bring it through the zone. Sissons. Broken up then by Turcotte. Banked up then the Kuzmenko. Backhanded into the zone by LA. Racing forward now is Lazone. Turcotte gets there first. Banked up to the point. Clark. At the point now, Edmondson shoots it. And it goes on Schmid, but wide. Now Fiala here on the right side trying to break that puck free. Finally it does. Fiala. Down low now below the goal line. Kevin Fiala looks for options. Circles back around here now at the point, trying to keep that one in. And LA will fortunately get that, or Vegas will get that one out. Down low now, Shea Theodore. Theodore off the boards then for Bowman, who will dump that one down low. Now CC will regroup here for Los Angeles in their own end. Cleared back into the Vegas zone now off the boards. Kings get it back. Hellenius behind the net. Hellenius now looking for options. Will bank that one around behind the net. Malott battling forward now with Lee. Lee down low. Trying to jab at that puck. Feeds it up to the point. Back to CC. CC fires it. Saved by Schmidt. Rebound is there. Golden Knights will get it. They'll get it out of the zone. Hey, Bizarbe. Thank you for the $2 dono, bro. Get the Knights and over 3.5. Nice. Well, hopefully you reach that goal, bro. Thank you so much for your $2 dono. I really appreciate it. You know, the donations are never asked for. This is just here for the full season to keep track of, but I really do appreciate it when you guys donate me some money. It still feels a little bit weird. That people donate me money. It feels nuts. Thank you, Bizarre. I appreciate that, man. All right, face-off coming here in the LA zone. And it's won by the Kings down low. Banked off the boards. Doughty clears it around then for LaFerriere. Kept in by the Knights. Eichel dumps it around now behind the net. Barbashev fighting forward then with Anderson. Played back down low now behind the net. Thank you, Ascents. That means a lot. On the right side, Kempe will clear out to center. Golden Knights will regroup. Whitecloud. Back over then for Hannafin. Hannafin will break it through center. Dumps it into the LA zone. Now Kemper will slide that one around then for Clark. Cleared back down low in the zone now. Doughty back over for Gavrikov, who will attempt to clear. It's out of the zone. Now LaFerriere. Back to Kempe. Kempe fires it wide of Schmid. Back over then the Ward, who tried to shoot that one on net. It goes wide. LaFerriere feeds that one up to the point now. It's Edmondson who fires it on net. It's blocked. Now Fiala will skate that one around behind the net. Kevin Fiala looking for options. Dishes it back then up to the point. Clark to Kempe. Kempe to the point then for Fiala, who shoots it on net. It's blocked. Rebound is there for Kempe. Denied by Schmid. Kempe back at the point. Now Clark a shot. Goes off of Schmid again. Great pressure here by the Kings. They cannot keep that wraparound pass in the zone. And now the Golden Knights take it the other way. It's Eichel, 2-on-1. Eichel into the zone. Save by Kemper. What a stop. A 2-on-1 and a glove save by Darcy Kemper on Jack Eichel. And this game stays 1-0 Vegas. Great play. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Of course, subscribe down below if you're new. Better announcer than 50% NHL guys today. Thank you. I try my best. People always say that, but it's easier said than done to get up there, that's for sure. Face off in the LA zone. One by the night. Shot by Marner into the chest of Kemper. So approaching the halfway mark of play here in this game. Does not feel like we're halfway through. It feels like we're just starting. Feels like one of those games. Face off one by the night. Smith. Cleared up to the point then for Theodore. Golden Knights trying to get it back. Dorofeev then to Lazone. Lazone will dump that one down low now. Byfield will attempt to bank that one off the boards. Golden Knights trying to keep that one in. Kings will steal it back. Here they come the other way. It's Byfield with speed. Quinton Byfield now down the right side. Skates it around behind the net. Feeds it up to the point. Shot by Ceci. Goes wide of Schmid. Lee tried to wrap around that one down low. Stolen back then by the Golden Knights. Here's Marner with speed to Dorofeev. Dorofeev back to Marner. Marner clears that one around now behind the net. Dumoulin. Right side then for Lee. Lee off the boards to Fogle. Fogle for Dumoulin, who will clear that one back into the Golden Knights zone. Vegas will regroup. Through the zone now. Reinhart will dump that one into the zone. Doughty trying to clear that one away. Fiala trying to jab at that puck with Sissons. Now Fiala gets it back down low. Doughty off the boards. Anderson cleared to center. Cross ice pass to Fiala. Fiala dekes around. Moves to center. Pass over. And that play was not meant to be. Kuzmenko to the point. Back to Doughty. Doughty over. Kuzmenko, a shot tipped. And out of play. 8:38 left to go in the second period. Shots are 14-13. Braden Bowman with the only goal so far. And the Golden Knights have an early 1-0 lead. Too bad the Leafs traded Marner. It needed to be done. You couldn't run it back with that core again. In my eyes, it was pretty clear it wasn't going to work out. So agreed. From Toronto, I thought he was great. He was great. There's no way they could have justified running back that core again, though. It hadn't worked for a decade. There was no way they were going to do that again. Not that I disagree. But the way I looked at it, it was like there was no way. But it is what it is. All right, back here from commercial break. Golden Knights with a 1-0 lead here on the Kings. Vegas on the first half of a back-to-back. They will take on the Toronto Maple Leafs tomorrow. It'll be Mitch Marner versus his former team. And that'll be the top story. Avs getting more out of Brock Nelson. Well, I mean, the Avs are a juggernaut, to be fair. The Golden Knights are not. But it's been a really It's been a really weird year. Excuse me, by the way. It's been a really weird year for Vegas. They really haven't been the way that I thought they would be. It's been a little bit disappointing. Face off here in the Vegas zone, won by the Golden Knights. They could use a win tonight, though, for sure. I think they've won 3 in a row. Stone. Cleared to center. Golden Knights trying to dump that one away. Kempe gets it back. Adrian Kempe. Moves it through the zone now. Doughty. Doughty. Takes it behind the net. Stolen back then by the Knights. Eichel over then for Theodore. Theodore to center. Shea Theodore off the boards then for Barbashev. Cleared back down low then for Eichel. Eichel pass in front. Denied there by Kemper. Anderson off the boards then for Barbashev. A huge chance there in front. LaFerriere. Intercepted then by Theodore. Theodore shoots it wide. That stream, the game says it'll start at 9:30, but I imagine it'll start a little later. So I streamed before. I streamed Capitals and Sharks before, so I imagine I'll likely be live for... I'll just probably go live whenever I get done with that one, but whenever that one concludes. Anyway, I got distracted. Penalty for Vegas coming up here. It's against Eichel, I believe. So the LA Kings will get a chance to test their skills on the power play. It'll be the first power play tonight. And yeah, that is a penalty for sure. It's on Eichel for slashing, and the LA Kings will get a chance to put their power play to the test here tonight. 7:38 left to go in the middle frame. Golden Knights lead 1-0. Face-off. Yeah, later start for me. So probably for you, starts at 9:30 my time. Probably 6:30 your time, around there. Puck in the LA zone. Kings break it back in. Kuzmenko over to Kempe is tipped away and out of play. Forgot you were 3 hours behind. Kings are looking to tie the game up here now. Get that game tying goal across. Hopefully. Yeah, sorry. I forgot you were 3 hours behind me, Tim. I forget that. Face off in the Vegas zone. Is won by the Kings. Kuzmenko up to the point. Byfield over to Dumoulin. A shot save. Rebounds jabbing at that puck in front. And Schmid keeps it out. Welcome back, Rex. Face off here now in the Vegas zone. 1:30 left to go on the Kings power play. Off the boards now, Stone will bank that one all the way back into the Kings end. Kemper will come out of his net to play it. Shots are 16-15 in favor of Vegas. It's been a very even game so far. Got to give him that. Kuzmenko back over then to Kempe. Kempe will dump that puck into the zone now on the right side. Clear down low in the corner. Centering pass then, the Kempe goes up and wide. Back up to the point. Halfway through the power play, Clark to Kuzmenko. Down low on the goal line now. Byfield back in front. Slides just wide of Schmid. Vegas takes it back and clears all the way down the other way. Nah, I don't bet. Fiala now will get that one into the Vegas zone. Golden Knights trying to pick that one up and clear. Kolasar battling for it. Golden Knights will steal and dump it all the way down the other way. And a whistle here on a penalty, it looks like. It looks like it'll be against the Kings. So that'll do it for the LA power play. And now It'll be 4-on-4 for a little bit. Kevin Fiala will go to the box, and Vegas will get a chance to test their power play out and see how good theirs will be here tonight. Okay, then. So face-off will come here in the Los Angeles zone. Golden Knights getting a chance to extend their lead. 6:03 left to go in the second period. This game's moving by fast, it feels like. Like a fast-moving game. All right, face-off here in the LA zone. Won by the Kings. Doughty will play it down low here now in the corner. Drew Doughty will feed a pass to center. Back then for Fogle. Warren Fogle brings it through center. Tries to shoot it on net. It goes wide. 10 seconds to go here on the 4-on-4. Turcotte battling for it then with Hamilton. Off the boards. Kings get it back. Doughty now at the point. Doughty to Fogle. Fires it. It goes wide. And power play begins for Vegas. Theodore will drop it back to Eichel as the Golden Knights power play unit gets out on the ice. Eichel to Stone. Back to Eichel. Stone at the point. Golden Knights cannot keep that one in. 5:10 left to go in the second. Here's Mitch Marner. Marner breaks it now through center. We'll look for options here now at the point. Back over to Eichel. Eichel waits to Marner. Down low, Stone. Stone to Eichel. Eichel to Marner. To Eichel. Eichel tied up there by LaFerriere. Golden Knights trying to keep that one in. Kings breaking away. Byfield racing forward now. Short-handed. Quinton Byfield picks up the puck. Trying to move it to the front. Gets tied up there by Marner. And now back down low here in the corner. Eichel will play it back. Here's Jack Eichel now through center. Back to Hertl. Hertl with 30 seconds to go on the power play. Hertl at the point. Down low to Eichel. Eichel to Stone. Stone to Eichel. Eichel to Marner. To Eichel, a shot saved by Kemper. Kings get it back. They will attempt to clear. It's kept in. Marner to Hertl. Eichel down low. Pass over then for Dorofeev. Dorofeev to Eichel. Over a shot. He should not have passed that. And the Kings will get it. It goes out of play. And it deflected out of play. And that will do it for the power play. Eichel should not have passed that puck. He had a wide open opportunity. He decided to pass it. Very selfless there, but he should have passed that puck. 4 minutes to go in the second. Golden Knights with the 1-0 lead here in the second period. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. It'd mean a lot to me.
Venture X, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Capital One, what's in your wallet? Ashley's New Year's sale is
Thank you, Essence. I appreciate the sub. Thank you. All right. Here in the second period, Golden Knights with a 1-0 lead. Subscribe or don't subscribe. Wait, do subscribe. I meant to say like the stream. Live view from Los Angeles. Is the Super Bowl there this year? Where's the Super Bowl at this year? I just saw a Super Bowl logo. Tomorrow we'll be live for Capitals and Sharks at 7 p.m. We'll also be live for Vegas and Toronto tomorrow as well. Vegas playing in their 15th Watch with Nordic commentary tonight, which is absolutely nuts. 15 commentaries for Las Vegas. Tomorrow will be number 16. Face-off won here by the Golden Knights. Sissons tries getting a shot on, taken back then by the Kings, who bank it off the boards and back to center. Golden Knights now regroup. Jeremy Lazone back off the boards, then trying to bank that one into the zone. Oh, it's in San Fran? Okay. Bowman. Right side then to Sissons. Back in the corner now, Barbashev battling for it. As the referee was tied up in that battle, fed back up to the point, Theodore. Shea Theodore shoots it on net. It goes wide of Kemper. 3.5 minutes to go. Golden Knights keep it alive. Bowman pass in front. Saved there by Kemper on Sissons. Now Edmondson trying to bank that one off the boards. Then to Bowman. Shots are 18-16 here in favor of the Knights. Kuzmenko played back to center. Bowman then intercepts that puck back then for Lazone. Golden Knights regroup here in their own end. 3 minutes to go in the second period. Vegas off of a Braden Bowman goal leads 1-0. Bank back out to center then. Golden Knights will retrieve that puck. Dorofeev banks it off the boards then back into the LA zone. It's Clark. Brant Clark drops it back. Through center now, LaFerriere will move that one into the zone. Fires it on net. Save there by Schmid. Played back then for Marner on the right side. Racing forward is Zach Whitecloud. Whitecloud trying to poke check that one ahead, then back to Marner. Mitch Marner here in the Vegas zone. Back over then for Hannafin. Puck will go back into the LA zone now. Kings trying to battle for that one. Doughty. Right side then to Anderson. Back for Mallet. Takes it behind the Kings net. Kings trying to look to break the puck out the other way. Doughty miscarries the puck. Stolen back to the Knights. Dorofeev. Down low now to the corner to Smith. Smith to the point. Pass over is blocked. Golden Knights keep it in the zone, however. Kemper out of his net to play it. Back over then for Doughty. Doughty now will bring it through center. Backhanded all the way into the Vegas zone. Korzak gives it back then for Mark Stone. Less than 2 minutes to go in the second. Hutton moves in, fires it. Saved there by Kemper. Now down low now, Quinton Byfield. Byfield trying to break this one through center. He'll get it there. Dumps it into the zone. Now Hutton regroups for it in the corner. It's Ward fighting with him as well. Byfield here now on the right side. Kings get it back. Or at least they're trying to. It's Ward trying to clear out the center. It's stays in the zone. Approaching the last minute of play in the second period. A lot of back and forth action here tonight. Not a lot of goals. Here's Eichel into the zone. 2-on-1. Jack Eichel moves to center. Saved by Kemper. Rebounds there in front. And cleared away. Kings trying to get that one out of the zone. They will do so successfully. Time winding down. Ceci dumps it into the zone. Theodore on the right side then for Stone. Played back to center. Shots are 20-17 in favor of Vegas. Here in the second. 30 seconds left. And Clark fumbles that puck. Golden Knights steal it back. Here's Keegan Colasar. Colasar moves through center. Broken up then by the Kings. Knights steal it right back. Hurdle will try and backhand it down low. 15 seconds left to play. Kings bank it off the boards. Golden Knights get it right back in. Battling for it now at center. Fiala. One last chance. 5 seconds left. Doughty. Pass is blocked. It'll come out of the zone. And that will do it. End of 2. Braden Bowman gets the only goal so far in tonight's game as the Golden Knights have a 1-0 lead heading through 40 minutes of play into period number 3 here in just a moment. And that being said, folks, it is intermission time. Go get a snack. Go get a drink. Do what you got to do. We will be back for the start of the third period momentarily. Thank you all for tuning in. Subscribe down below if you're new. Like the stream as well. It'd be greatly appreciated.
Move forward and flare less with Eplis for eczema. U.S. Olympian Maddie Mastro coming through. But wait, that's not where her story starts. Rewind. Keep going. And here. This is it. This sense of calm. Want to find calm for your skin?
All right.
Treatment that can be used with or without
Got to pull up the stream here on my other screen.
It offers people with moderate to severe eczema skin that's still more clear at 1 year.
Don't use if you're allergic to Eplis. Allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Eye problems can occur. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening eye problems. You should not receive a live vaccine when treated with Eplis. Before starting Eplis, tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection.
Ready for calmer skin.
Oh, you want to do questions, Hugh? We'll do intermission questions. All right, number 393. So for those who do not know, we do these intermission questions here every now and then on the streams where I generated 1,000 AI ChatGPT generated questions. They're hockey related, they're food related, they're movie related. And I asked them here throughout the stream. I just asked you guys to give me a number. So Hugh gave me 393. All right, question number 393. What movie makes you laugh no matter how many times you've seen it? This one's difficult for me because I really don't watch a lot of movies, but Step Brothers was a pretty funny movie back when I would watch movies for sure. So Step Brothers is certainly up there. I would go with that for sure. Step Brothers. Question was, what movie makes you laugh every time you see it? And no matter how many times you've seen it.
Hey, let me call you back. I gotta stand in a line.
Even crazier is that folks stick with insurance that keeps them waiting around to find a claim, while Geico's claim support is available day or night. I mean, I'd have FOMO about that, if anything. Excuse me, what were you waiting for?
No one knows.
Okay. Vicar, you can cut. I'm alright, actually.
No, seriously.
It feels good to step out of line.
Tied up
It
with
feels good to Geico.
And then I went back
Field
for my
alongside
teaching lessons.
Lazone and
But how about you?
CC.
Look, I just gotta ask. Who are all these people?
Trying to break this one on the right side. Pass in front. Bowman. He scored.
That's Amy. She's a first responder. The lacrosse team.
Trying to break this one on the right side. Pass in
And
front.
we did.
Bowman. He scores. Who will win? I think the Kings will come back and win.
And
they have an early 1-0 lead in period number 2.
Money means more.
Dumb and Dumber, that's a good movie. Slapshot, that's a great choice, always. Slapshot's always a great choice. Step Brothers is always the best for me. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective?
So weak on the boards there. Who was that?
It's a Discovery Intermission report. Stop laughing. Hopefully no one knows what you're laughing about.
I'm laughing at like stats up close.
Trying to break this one on the right side. Pass in front. Bowman. He scores.
Brayden Bowman. Yeah.
Braden Bowman gets the Golden Knights on the board. And they have an early 1-0 lead in period number 2.
Hondo, you got some numbers that
All right.
You want to know what the story of this game is? The Canadiens had 3 to 4 power plays. They think
periods. LA is 2-11-4.
as Lane Hudson, point per game, potential Norris candidate.
Superbad is the funniest movie of all time, though. In college, fell asleep. You're gonna get mad at me, but I haven't seen it. Haven't seen it. Who's winning the Olympics? That's a great question. I think Canada wins. I think we're kidding ourselves if anybody else. We think anybody else will. I think Canada will pull off the win. They'll win gold. We'll be live for those games. It's gonna be difficult to stream a lot of them though because a lot of them are at like 6 a.m. and I'm like, please kill me. Got to get up at 5:30 just to stream. What's interesting about it though is that like those games that are like 6:10, like I can stream them and then I can go on with my day. But I haven't even looked at the schedule yet. We're still like a couple weeks out. So all right. Got that uploaded. Yeah, we'll be live for the Olympics. Still got a lot of work to do regarding that. It's going to be weird. Like, I got to swap my schedule around, like, completely. So, it'll be interesting. All right, got to update the all-time score sheet. All right, give me a number between 1 and 1,000. Number between 1 and 1,000. For an intermission question. 1 and 1,000. Seven, 7. Okay, we'll go with 7. All right, question number 777. What's your favorite breakfast food? So we have done this one before. Easy answer for me, bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel. But there's a lot of other options you can go with too. Pancakes are freaking fire. Waffles, especially waffles with strawberries and whipped cream. Delish. Breakfast wraps are awesome. Breakfast is such a goated time of day. It's the best meal of the day. Normalize eating breakfast at any time. Pizza. Hey, pizza's a good one too. Cold pizza. French toast. French toast is good. Red skin potatoes, 3 over easy eggs. Ooh. Bizarre, you just described a great start to the day.
Fanapt is not approved for elderly with dementia-related psychosis. Fanapt prolongs the QT and may be associated with abnormal heart rhythm or sudden death. In 5% or more of people in clinical trials, heart rate decreases, dizziness, hypertension, weight gain, dry mouth, stuffy nose, sleepiness.
Oh, someone's calling me. Sorry about that, guys, if you heard that. All right, we'll do 457 now. Bizarre breaks, those are good. All right, question number 457. Got to find it first. What's your favorite thing to order at a diner? So this is literally what I'm texting my girlfriend about right now. A good diner. I mean, like, when you think of diner, you think of breakfast, no? Like, I mean, like, you can get like lunch at a diner. I don't know if I've ever gotten lunch at a diner before. I don't know. I wouldn't, like, honestly, a good waffle at a diner. Bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel, I get that. I, like, make that on my own, or I get that at, like, a gas station, and they're usually hella good. Heineken, yeah. Not a bad choice. Heineken is not a bad choice. All right, we got the third period in just a little bit, guys. Says about 5 minutes or so. French dip is the best thing to order at a diner as long as they have Aujo's dip. Yeah, that's good too. Forgot about that. Kings comeback? Maybe. I want them to come back. I think they will come back. Goaltender stats here so far. Akira Schmidt has stopped 17 of 17. Darcy Kemper has stopped 18 of 19. Both are having a great game here tonight. Still a little ways away from the start of the third. Says like 5 minutes or so. So. John Harbaugh to the Giants. Wow. All right. Get ready for the third in just a moment. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it.
especially after you take your first dose. Do not take Ponvory if in the last 6 months you had a heart attack, unstable angina, stroke, or other severe heart conditions, including certain types of abnormal heart rate. The most common side effects of Ponvory include upper respiratory tract infections, elevated liver enzymes, and high blood pressure. Starting treatment with Ponvory will begin with the starter pack. Ask your doctor about Ponvory or visit ponvory.com to learn more. By Vanda Pharmaceuticals.
Tired of struggling with impossible messes?
All right, it says we're almost ready. So, just move this again by accident. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below if you're new and you enjoy the content. Also, like the stream as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. Trying to get to 5K. We're almost 30 subscribers away from 4,300. So thank you all so much for that. We just hit it like a week ago on Thursday. We could go tomorrow. Well, I guess today because it is now midnight here on the East Coast. All right. Third period action here in a couple moments. What's up, Don? Welcome to the stream, brother. Shots are 19-17. And now we wait for the final commercial break to conclude.
Daily pill that reduces the itch and helps clear the rash of eczema fast. Some felt significant itch relief as early as 2 days, and some achieved dramatic skin clearance as early as 2 weeks. Many saw clear or almost clear skin. Plus, many had clearer skin and less itch even at 4 years.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B, or C.
Hey, what's up, JJ? Welcome back to the stream, brother. Nice jersey/hats. Thank you. On this side is hockey. On this side is baseball hats. So, collecting both sides. All righty, let's get ready for the start of the third period between the Los Angeles Kings and the Vegas Golden Knights. Second period recap. Goals were scored by Braden Bowman. And he has the only goal so far through 40 minutes of play, as the Golden Knights have a 1-0 lead here on the Kings heading into period number 3. Full stats through 40 minutes of play. Shots are 19-17 Vegas. Face-off percentage is 54% in favor of the Golden Knights. Hits are 15-12 Kings. Block shots 11-9 Knights. Giveaways are 13-11 Vegas. And takeaways are 5-3 Kings. These teams will play 2 more times this season. And here we go. Period number 3 between the Kings and the Knights is underway. In the Vegas zone, Kings trying to make plays. Obviously trailing 1-0 in this one. Golden Knights have been phenomenal in third periods this season. Kempe now versus Mallet. Down low, Kempe trying to break that puck loose. We'll slide that one around now behind the net. Kings cannot keep that one in. This is the second straight game where the Kings have been held scoreless through the second period. Bowman will bank that one around now behind the net, battling for that puck. And now picked up by Laferriere on the right side. Alex Laferriere will dump that one here into the zone. Theodore will regroup with it now for the Golden Knights. Theodore breaks it through center. Pass over to Stone is intercepted. Now Gavrikov will bank that one off the boards. Golden Knights take it back. Eichel into the zone, pass to center. They try to feed Barbashev, but it was not meant to be. Doughty back to Byfield, who dekes into the zone. Puck goes off sides as a result of that. Kings definitely need to garner more chances. I feel like a lot of their chances have come from the outside. They're not getting any grade A opportunities on Schmid. A lot of the time they've been playing on the outside, trying to get shots from the point. And it's not always gonna work that way for you. So we'll see if the Kings can find a way to break that. Face-off here at center ice is won by the Kings. Anderson. February 26, 2018 was the last time the Golden Knights held the Kings scoreless through 2 periods. Stone will dump that one here now into the LA zone. Now Doughty off the boards. Anderson. Back to Byfield. Byfield poke checked away. Kings get it back. Anderson will clear that one into the Golden Knights zone. Korzak now regroups with it alongside Ben Hutton. Hutton back to Marner. Marner will backhand that one now into the LA zone. Kemper over then for Clark. Right side now, Kings trying to clear. They'll pick up that puck. Fiala to Edmondson. Edmondson over then for Kuzmenko. Kuzmenko pass over is blocked. Golden Knights get it back. Smith. Pass back over is intercepted. Kuzmenko. Through to the zone. Pass to center then Turcotte. Fires it. It goes wide. Back over then to Kuzmenko. Over then for Fiala. Fiala pass in front. And they cannot complete that play. Now Fiala another chance. Goes wide of Schmid. Back on the right side now Fiala. Played back up to the point by Clark. See, this is what I'm talking about. They can't get the puck into the grade A area, and they're being forced to just play it from the outside, and you're not always going to win that way. Down low now in the Los Angeles zone, Edmondson regroups with the puck. Dumped into the Vegas zone. Now they're battling for the puck. Holtz. Trying to bring that one into the zone. Reinhardt a steal now down low in the corner. Kings trying to get it back. Banked off the boards here back to center. Sorry about that. My phone was like glitching for some reason. Into the zone now. Mallet flips a scissor stick a million miles into the air. Now Hannafin takes it back. Noah Hannafin. Back over then for Whitecloud. Through center now into the zone. Reinhardt will bank that one in down low. Out to center. Golden Knights will dump that one back into the LA zone. Remember, the Golden Knights lead 1-0. They don't really need to pressure. Kempe to LaFerriere. Stolen back then by Hurdle. Here come the Knights the other way. It's Bowman who will dump that one into the zone. Racing for it then. And taken back then by Dumoulin. LaFerriere banks it around now behind the net. Kings trying to take it back. Golden Knights will keep that one in the zone. Lazone will dump that one down low. Pass it to Colasar. It's poke checked away. Golden Knights will dump that one back down low. Kings get it back. Ceci. 15 minutes to go here now in the third period. Fiala. Bank back up to center now. LaFerriere will move that one into the zone. Loses an edge. And picked back up then by the Golden Knights. Theodore to Barbashev. Barbashev back to Eichel. Eichel breaks it into the zone. Tried to throw that one down low then. And taken back quickly by Fogle. Warren Fogle now through center. Puck comes in on Schmid. Banked off the boards down low then by Hutton. Right side to Eichel. Kept in by the Kings. Ward back up at the point. Fogle comes in. Save. Rebound there. And cleared back down low. Golden Knights trying to get that one away. Anderson. Down low to Byfield. Byfield now tied up down low in the corner. Looking for options. Trying to break that one free. And finally, it does come free. Byfield will clear it around then back to the point to Doughty, who shoots it on net. It's tipped in front. Now Byfield in the corner. Quinton Byfield. Pass over then to Anderson. Shoots it. Blocked by the Knights. Puck will slide all the way back out to center here now, as they took some shots off the board for both sides. Whitecloud brings it into the zone. Will clear that one down low. Battling for it then is Smith with Doughty. Anderson Trying to get that puck free then as well, down low here in the corner. Doughty battling for it. Anderson will pick that one up then, fighting with Smith. Now Marner. Marner over, pass in front. And they can't get a shot on. Now Whitecloud to the right side. Cleared back down low. Marner to Smith. Smith trying to break that one through. Stolen back then by the Kings. Anderson will bank it back out to center. Intercepted. Turcotte a shot. Saved by Schmid. Puck slides out in front. Fiala a shot. Save. Rebounds there. Denied. Rebound again. They score. Kevin Fiala. We're tied. On the rebound after the rebound. Kevin Fiala. His 17th of the season. With 13:36 left to go, we are tied at 1 here in this third period. Assisted by Turcotte and Kuzmenko. And Kevin Fiala breaks Akira Schmid's shutout. And we have a tie hockey game. Kevin Fiala, the game-tying goal. And we are tied at 1 here in the third period. Kings have the puck now at the point. Edmondson. Back over then for Clark. Clark to Edmondson. Shoots it. Save. Rebound in front. Is jabbed just wide now down low. Reinhardt trying to clear that one away. Battling forward here up top. Puck slides all the way back into the LA zone. Shots are 21-19 Kings. In the zone now, Theodore battling for it with Holtz. Will clear all the way back into the LA zone. Dumoulin banks it off the boards, then back for Ceci. Kings bring it through the zone. Lee over then for LaFerriere, a shot off the post. Kings have the pressure here now. Hutton steals it back then for the Knights. Golden Knights will regroup now on their own end. Korzak down low. Caden Korzak now off the boards for Bowman. Bowman breaks through center. Stolen away then by the Kings. Down low in the corner now. Ceci battling for it. Puck slides around now behind the net. Dumoulin will clear out the center. Racing for it then on the right side is Kuzmenko. Kuzmenko down low then for LaFerriere. Broken off the boards and kept in the zone. Anderson sends it around now behind the net. Back up to the point. Ceci throws it down low. Anderson waits. Back up to the point then. Dumped down low then by Kuzmenko. Stolen back by the Golden Knights and cleared back into the LA zone. What's up, C-Pamp? How you doing? Kings bringing it into the zone. It's Byfield. Byfield dekes around Korzak. Gets knocked down to the ground. And the Golden Knights will steal it back. Eichel to Stone. Stone clears it down low. Yes, Byfield's been in the game. Fogle plays it back then for Ward, who tried to race for that one into the zone, but it was an icing with 11:21 left to go. Kevin Fiala puts his team ahead, 6:24 into the third period, and we have a tie game here heading into the last couple minutes of period number 3. Things are getting really interesting here, guys. Shots are 5-0 Los Angeles in the third. Vegas is yet to register a shot here in this period. We're nearly halfway through. The Kings have been phenomenal. Face off in the LA zone. Won by the Kings. Anderson. Tried to throw a pass there. It was off of Doughty. Kings do get it right back. Here they come through center. It's Fogle into the zone. Poke checked away by Lazone. Puck is cleared back out to center. Kings will get it back now and regroup. Anderson. Trying to clear that one off the boards. Back into the Golden Knights zone. Here is Mitch Marner. Marner through the zone now to Hannafin. Hannafin to Marner in front. Saved by Kemper. And that was a tough save for Darcy Kemper to make at that. On the right side, Marner battling for it. Then Fiala trying to clear him. Marner cleared up then for Lee. Lee racing for the puck. Banked off the boards here now. Back on the right side. All the way into the Vegas end. Turcotte fighting with Marner. Fiala trying to get that one free, who was nearly tripped. Now at the halfway marker, the third. Smith into the zone now looking for options. Marner clears it around behind the net. Fiala racing for it. Banked off the boards then now Smith. Stolen back then by the Knights. Lee will dump that one here into the zone. Racing for it then is Hannafin. Hannafin back over then for the likes of Reinhardt, who shoots it on net. Saved by Kemper. Holtz intercepted then by the Kings. Helenius will bank that one off the boards back into the LA zone. Shots are 22-21 in favor of the Kings. Cleared back down low now. Kemper out of his net to play it. CC will bank that one around now behind the net. Golden Knights trying to get that one back. Colton Sissons slides that one around then down low behind the net. Puck will come back into the Vegas zone. Knights will regroup. 9 minutes left to go here in what is a tight game here in Los Angeles. Bowman will backhand that one into the zone. Anderson battling for it. Kings trying to flick that one away then on the right side. Down low now, Hurdle. Behind the net, trying to throw a pass to center. Up to the point then, Theodore. Theodore dekes in, moves to center. Can't get the shot on. Golden Knights keep it in. Lazone fires it, fans on the puck. And ends up firing it down low. Pass in front! And that one is blocked. And we have a penalty. I don't know. Byfield just hasn't gotten a shot yet. Penalty here against the Kings, and the Golden Knights with a massive opportunity here with 8:37 left to go. They will head to the power play. So Kevin Fiala from Alex Turcotte and Andrei Kuzmenko. Make it a 1-1 hockey game here in the third period. Thank you all for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. I would greatly appreciate it. Ugh, give me a second, guys. Socks have a hole in them that I was wearing. Didn't even realize it. All right, so Vegas power play coming up. It'll be their second power play of the game. There has not been a lot of penalties here tonight. It's going to be Adrian Kempe for hooking. And the Golden Knights will go to the power play. All right, 8.5 minutes to go. Vegas will get an opportunity to take the lead back here on a power play. Showing off Mark Stone. Percentage of games with points this season. Mark Stone, in 89% of his games, 25 of 28, he has registered a point. That is a SAP Coaching Insights stat. Tough socks are the only socks I wear. Lifetime warranty. That's true. You can't put a price on good socks. Nice power play here now to start off. Eichel Clears it down low now to Stone. Stone behind the Golden Knights net. Pass in front, stolen back then by the Kings. And cleared all the way down the other way. Akira Schmid now will come out to hold that puck. Trying to break that one now through center. Eichel drops it back to Dorofeev. Dorofeev down low to Eichel. Eichel looking for options. At the point, Marner fires it. And that one goes off the boards. Back around now behind the net. Eichel gets it back down low. Stone to the point. Marner moves in. Shoots it. He scores! Mitch Marner! Power play goal. And the Golden Knights have regained the lead. Mitch Marner. His 11th goal of the season. That was one hell of a voice crack from me. I don't know if you guys heard that. From Mark Stone and Eichel. Eichel is second point tonight. And the Golden Knights have retaken the lead. Mitch Marner, his 11th goal of the season on the power play. And the Golden Knights have taken a 2-1 lead here in the latter mark of this third period. Offsides here against the Kings. Assist on that goal from Mark Stone and Jack Eichel. Eichel, his second point tonight, moves up to 9th all-time in Watch with Nordic scoring. With his 19th point, Marner, his 5th goal in a commentary stream, which is kind of interesting if you think he'd have more. Golden Knights try to steal that one back then down low. Barbashev battling forward with Bowman. Kings trying to take that one back on the right side. Down low here in the Vegas zone. Turcotte dumps it into the zone. Lazone battling forward here in the corner. 7 minutes to go in the third period. Shots are tied, dead even at 22 apiece. And the Golden Knights lead by 1. Fiala waits. Trying to throw a pass over. It's blocked by Kolasar, who poke-checked it out to center. Did not have a lot of time. And now it's about playing that structured defense you know they can play. Byfield moves to center. Fires it just wide of Schmid. Down low here in the corner, Laferriere trying to break that one free. Sissons played back up then for Dorofeev. Dorofeev will gain the red line and dump that one down low into the zone. Puck will slide around behind the net then to Laferriere. Laferriere to Byfield. Byfield dekes into the zone. Hasn't gotten a lot of opportunities tonight. Now Kempe to Turcotte. To Byfield, a shot goes just wide once again. Whitecloud battling forward in the corner. Kings trying to get that one back. Knights steal it. Here they come through center. Smith to Dorofeev. Over a pass. And Marner with a stick save there on Kemper. And Mitch Marner with the go-ahead goal on the power play. And the Golden Knights have a 1-goal lead here late in the third. Thank you all for tuning in. Subscribe if you're new. Like the stream as well. It brings more people into the wonderful commentary that we do. Whew.
So they're all on your team? Yeah, they're my financial plan. Huh? Who thrive and helps me play my finances for? Like my church, the children's hospital, and my son's college fund. And we're redoing the basement.
Oh. Here in the third.
Switch to T-Mobile and get iPhone 17 on us. No trade-in needed. Plus, save 20% versus the old guys by getting benefits daily belt.
We're going again. Got it. Go-ahead goal for Mitch Marner. The Golden Knights with the lead in the third period. Tomorrow on ESPN, doubleheader. Flyers, Penguins at 7 p.m.
So we'll be live tomorrow for Capitals and Sharks at 7 p.m. Followed by this same Golden Knights team against the Toronto Maple Leafs. And those will be the matchups tomorrow and watch with Nordic commentary. So be sure to subscribe to not miss it. Face-off coming here now in the Los Angeles zone. Shots are 23-22. Kings have not had a shot in the last 6:41. They have not had a shot since Kevin Fiala scored. Face-off won by the Knights. Korzak on the right side moves into the zone, goes around the net. Wraparound chance denied by Kemper. Now Fiala down low will clear all the way down the other way. Here they come through the zone. A shot off of Schmid. And back to the right side. Now Clark tried to play that one down low to Kuzmenko. Stolen back then by the Golden Knights, who will bank it out to center. 5.5 minutes to go in the third period. The Golden Knights with a 1-goal lead. And we just hit the 1,000 view mark on this stream. Thank you all so much for that. Kings go off sides here in their own zone. Huh. I never even thought about that. I never even thought about how Theodore from the Alvin and the Chipmunks and Shea Theodore. I never thought about that. Face off here now outside of the Golden Knights zone, won by the Kings. They'll dump it down low. 5:10 left in the third. Kings trying to break that puck in and get shots on. They can't really seem to do so. Golden Knights get the puck back down low. Eichel trying to bank that one off the boards. Then LaFerriere down low in the corner to Kempe. Kempe to the point. Doughty fires it, blocked. Gavrikov gets it back, shoots it. And that one's blocked as well. Golden Knights pick it up here. They come either way. Eichel through the zone, tries to deke in. It comes in on Kemper. He'll make the save. Now Kempe brings it around. We are officially in crunch time here, folks. Anderson drops it back. Ceci brings it into the zone. Will slide that one around the Golden Knights net. Dumoulin banks it off the boards now down low in the corner. Over then for Ceci. Fogle trying to feed that one to center. Ceci gets it back then for the Kings. Down low now Byfield. Byfield looks, waits, pass over then for Ceci. Ceci behind the net to Fogle. Fogle gets it in front, or at least tries to. It's blocked. Here come the Knights the other way. Marner through the zone, loses the puck now. Ceci picks it back up. Under 4 minutes to go in the third. Byfield attempting to move that one to center. Knights take it back. Into the zone now at the point. Reinhardt, a shot saved by Kemper. Taken back then by Ceci on the right side. Trying to break that one free. Fiala will clear out to center. Golden Knights will come back here now and regroup in their own zone. Theodore. Off the boards, White Cloud. Played back then, Dorofeev. Over for Smith. Dorofeev to Smith. Back to Dorofeev. Dorofeev feeds it up to the point. Korzak, right side. Hanifin shoots it, deflected. Wide of Kemper. Less than 3 left to play in the third. Smith battling for it then with Doughty. Doughty will look for options. 2:45 left in the third. Keep an eye out for Kemper. When they get the chance, they will pull him. Here's Doughty now into the zone. Stolen back then by the Knights. The Kings have not had a shot in over 10 minutes. And they go off sides with 2:29 left. And now we get some extra pushing and shoving. It's all about getting into the zone and just setting up. That's what you got to do. Get into the zone, set up, make the moves, get passing around, get Kemper pulled, and maybe you'll be able to come back. 2:29 left to go. 2-1 lead for Vegas. All right, I'm going to go to the bathroom, guys. I will be right back.
Paxlovid is an oral treatment for adults with mild to moderate COVID-19 and a high risk factor for it becoming severe. It does not prevent COVID-19. Our symptoms are mild now, but we're not risking it. Paxlovid must be taken within the first 5 days of symptoms and helps stop the virus from multiplying in your body. Taking Paxlovid with certain medicines can lead to serious or life-threatening side effects or affect how it or other medicines work, including hormonal birth control. Tell your doctor about all medicines, vitamins, and herbal supplements you take, as certain tests or dosage changes of your other medicines may be needed. Tell them if you have kidney or liver problems, HIV-1, are or plan to be pregnant, or breastfeed. Don't take Paxlovid if allergic to its ingredients. Stop taking and call your doctor right away if you have allergic reaction symptoms. Serious side effects can include allergic reactions, some severe like anaphylaxis and liver problems. These are not all the possible side effects, so talk to your doctor.
If it's COVID, Paxlovid.
Ask your doctor today.
All right. I have returned for period number 3. Kings suck. I'm a Red Wings fan. My girlfriend's a Red Wings fan. All right. 2-1 Golden Knights lead here with 2:29 left to go in the third. Kings certainly need to Oh, I just unplugged this. Kings need to set up in the offensive zone and get time. Face-off is won by the Knights. They'll dump it here into the LA zone. Time winding down. Edmondson played forward then here. Backhanded into the Vegas zone. Now Theodore racing for that puck. Back to Fogle. Fogle played to center. Turcotte jabbing at that puck. It goes up in the air. They don't know where it is. Barbashev steals it back. Kemper still in the goal crease. Fogle. Down low, less than 2 minutes to play in the third. Played back to Fogle. Tried shooting it on net. Goes down low. Behind the net. Now Stone. Looks. Played forward then for Eichel. Eichel will dump it in. Kemper still in. Slides just wide, and it's enough for an icing. And now Kemper will add to the bench. Empty net here for the Kings. With 1:40 to play, no way my game is doing this to me right now. No, sir. I will not allow this. It's so laggy. I don't know why it doesn't like HBO Max for some reason. Oh my God, they scored. No shot. My game glitched and they scored. Oh my God, are you kidding me? I knew that was going to happen. The Kings have tied the game. Brant Clark. Are you kidding me? My game? Okay, so for those my game glitched. It started loading. So I exited the game and I went back in. And of course, as soon as I go back in, Brandt Clark scores. And the Kings have tied it. Wonderful. Brandt Clark from Adrian Kempe and Kevin Fiala. The Los Angeles Kings have tied the game with 1:27 left to go. It always happens. It always happens. That's a technical error. That's my fault, whatever you want to call it. Brandt Clark, his 6th goal of the season. The LA Kings have tied the game here in the 3rd period. Okay, let's hope that doesn't happen again. 1:25 to go here. Kings will bank this one off the boards, or at least try to bank it out to center. Golden Knights steal it back. Hannafin on the right side will clear back into the LA zone. Doughty back now behind the net. Drew Doughty approaching the final minute of play here in the 3rd period. Banked off the boards now, Kempe. Up to the point now, Doughty will clear that one behind the net, stolen back by the Knights. Gavrikov. Intercepted then by Whitecloud. Cleared all the way back into the LA zone. 40 seconds left. Fiala breaks it through center. Cleared back down low then into the zone. Battling forward is Ward. Trying to get this one free. Now 30 seconds to go. Theodore. Battling for that one with Ward and Lazone. Byfield trying to get that one away. 18 seconds left. Time winding down on the clock. Kings trying to get that one away. Lazone will clear that one all the way back out to center. 10 seconds left. Edmondson off the boards. Kings trying to get that one back. Hurdle will regroup. And for the 3rd time in 4 commentary streams this week, we are headed to overtime. 60 minutes was not enough. A late goal from Brandt Clark that I promise I was there to commentate makes it a tie hockey game here. And we will head to overtime here from Los Angeles. Sorry about that, guys. I do really apologize for that, because that was my fault in that whole situation. I really apologize. All right. Watch with Nordic history. Players who have scored overtime goals for each side, and watch with Nordic history. No player has ever scored for the LA Kings in a commentary stream. For Vegas, it's been Ivan Barbashev and Brett Howden who have scored overtime winners this in Watch with Nordic commentary history. In a quick commercial break before we start overtime. Well then. All right. Here we go. Oh, wait, why did I say final? I meant OT. Yeah, we tied. Yeah, it's tied, guys. All right, overtime. Here from Los Angeles. As the Kings have tied the game, Brandt Clark with the late goal. All right. Overtime here from Los Angeles between the Golden Knights and the Kings. It'll be Byfield, Fiala, and Doughty. On the one side for the Kings. On the other side for Vegas. I'm not sure who it'll be because they won't show me. All right. Overtime. Here from Los Angeles, Eichel, Stone, Theodore versus Byfield, Fiala, and Doughty. And we are underway. Faceoff is won by the Kings. They'll bring it back into their own zone here to regroup. Doughty drops it back to Byfield. Byfield through center to Fiala. Fiala moves into the zone. It's intercepted then by the Golden Knights. Here they come the other way. It's Eichel with Stone. Eichel moves in. Saved by Kemper. Rebound. Pass in front. They score! Mark Stone! That did not take long. Overtime winner. And the Golden Knights evade the LA comeback. And they take the win in OT. That did not take long. Mark Stone. The 22nd overtime goal in Watch with Nordic history. And the third Vegas Golden Knight to score an overtime winner. There you go. That did not take long. Mark Stone, overtime winner. And the Golden Knights get the win here in Los Angeles tonight. It got a little bit scary, but the Golden Knights end up getting the win here tonight in overtime. All right, that is it for me tonight. Thank you all for tuning in to my commentary stream. I appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow for Sharks, Capitals, Golden Knights, Maple Leafs. So stay tuned for that. Thank you all for